Welcome to Let's Go to Vegas, day 4. For some reason, I wear a color for each day of the week, and for some reason, I feel like I'm supposed to wear green every day every session of Let's Go to Vegas. So let's open with lip blubbers. Any really silly childlike thing that you did helps your vagus nerve, I've found. I bet like spinning around in circles does something too. Inhale. Tea today. Friendship is a sheltering tree. All right, so just to clarify, these sessions each day, they can go from 6 minutes to about 15 minutes. I do work to keep it very short. The practices should never take more than 5 minutes. The goal is to teach you a practice each day that are all 5-minute practices that you can put in a toolbox. So we have built a section of our toolbox, which is breath work. There are many other practices you can do with your breath that will help you with your vagus nerve. But we're going to move out of that section of the toolbox today into our sensory toolbox. So using our senses. And today we're going to focus on hearing. Our practice today is listen to the birds. Listen to the birds and insects. So what I did is I recorded, just in case there wasn't a lot of bird activity. There is one right now, you should hear. There's certainly insects chirping. But I recorded some earlier today. And I would like you to listen for the layers, the layering of the insects and the different birds. Some of them are close and some of them are in the distance. So really cueing into all the sounds, the layers of sound. And the birds are singing and the insects are chirping because they are safe. Because there's no predator lurking in the environment that is a threat. So when that is the case, they are singing. And so as humans, we evolved with these animals as an animal, and our nervous system recognizes that as a cue of safety as well. So when we hear birdsong and we hear insects chirping, we also get the signal that we're safe, and our vagus says, all right, parasympathetic on. Rest, digest, heal, create. Before we begin listening, we're going to open up our ears a little bit with a fascial maneuver for the inside of the ears, and then a pressure point I'll show you. We can call it the vagus button on the ear. That'll be here. So for the fascial release, we're gonna bring our fingers in like this. So you can see the outside of your finger. And you're gonna go into your ears, gently, not too deep. And then you're gonna slowly, with pressure, turn up and back. You're like twisting the fascia in the inner ear, and see how far back you can go. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly release, especially if there's any suctioning that happened. Just slowly release. Now we're gonna find our vagus button inside the ear. So bringing your finger along the earlobe here, along the outside of the ear. Lobe is down here. Inside the ear, come up, and there's a little pocket right here. Right there. So you're gonna bring your finger here slowly, and then, there's a little pocket. So do that on both sides. And gently massage your vagus button in your ear. Getting our listening ears turned on. One more breath here, massaging our vagus button. All right, so there's insects chirping, and I can hear birds in the distance, but I'm gonna turn on the recording from earlier today, and maybe that will cause more in the environment right now to respond. Close your eyes, please, and listen. A great practice to do every day and really listen. Perhaps in the morning while you're drinking your morning beverage, really listening for the layering of animal sounds, the sounds of nature, all the levels. All right, let's close with our lip blubbers. A fun, natural way to extend that exhale. Have a beautiful evening or day whenever you're viewing this. We'll meet again at Vegas tomorrow.